Okay, I'm going to show y'all what a hunter camp looks like. A lot of people close the windows. There's a lot of free camping out in the National Forest in Texas and other national forests that you might not know about. I talked about it in one video in far east Texas. This is the Sam Houston National Forest. And there are developed campsites in the National Forest, but in this video I'm talking about designated camping spots. It's hunting season, so you'll see pickup trucks on the side of the road. So these are guys that are out hunting right now. It's deer season. But anyway, they're hunting camps, and they're very primitive camping, but they're designated camping areas that are pretty out of the way. So I'm going to take y'all and show you one, because I think most people probably aren't familiar with them. And on the map, if you look at all stays and Camp Indium, actually I did not see any of the regular hunting camps, but the All Stays app has them listed. So I'll show y'all what they look like. If you don't have the All Stays app, the U.S. National Forest website has a list of all the national forests with the hunting camps. The Lone Star Trail parking 1 mile, and I've talked about the Lone Star Trail in other videos. There's several parking areas and trailheads, because it goes, I think I said 93 miles. So it traverses a couple of different national forests. And these are the forest roads, and sometimes they are dirt roads, but most of the time it's this caliche stuff. Oh, it's beautiful down here. I guess roll the window down. Pretty. Oh, they've got pit toilets down here. Okay, so most people don't know about these places. Oh, it's really nice. I'll take the camera out and look around here. Oh, it's beautiful down here. And this is just a trailhead for the multi-use trails. And so it has all the maps, obviously. It has equestrian and then the camping site. So let's see, where are we? We're off of 1791. Wow, that goes back quite a way. Cockaded woodpecker, and that is the species where you see sometimes in the pine trees, it's banded. They have a white band around the pine trees, and that's where those woodpeckers have been spotted. And so since they're an endangered species, they like to kind of keep track of where those are. Isn't this beautiful out here? It's the last week of November, and it's so pleasant. I mean, it's supposed to get, I think it's about 65 degrees right now. It's really, really pretty out here. We're still close to 1791, but I'll show you where the camp area is. And I've got a pit toilet. Nice. Let me go down here and show you where the camping area is. Let's see if we can find it. This is a nice road. I would not hesitate to bring the camper down here at all. It's nice. It looks well maintained, actually. I think the road down here is about, I think it said 4 miles. It's not bad at all. Well, I've seen this before, but they're just so pretty. And these are all ratty, but they're pretty. Here comes a guy on a bicycle. Okay, so here is the hunter camp, and this is 208H Road, and this talks about hunting, and you do have to have a hunting permit to hunt in the National Forest, and that is in addition to your regular hunting license, but it has the little regulations for deer hunters here in Texas. But here is where it says Hunter Camp Begin. So let's see what it has. Look how pretty those are. Aren't those pretty? Wow. That's the old sweet gum. Here's one of the campsites. Got a lot of sun. This would be perfect in the winter time. But I just talked to one of the guys down there. He was in a shady spot, and he said the forest people come down here and weed eat and clear this out, so you can see how they know that hunters will be down here. And he said they clean out the fire pits and clean out stuff. And look at this little, it's like a cartoon fire pit. This would be perfect in the really cold. It's so clear. I'm gonna show you the sumac. I've shown this in another video, but it's just so pretty and red. Look at that. And here's another, this is a smaller area, but it's still plenty of room to get a camper in. But see where they've mowed it? Mm-hmm. That's a pretty one. Got lots of shade. It's got a nice tree overhang that's not too far down. That's very nice. Here's a couple of pictures of some campers that were out there. There were only 2 spots taken, This first one was one with a couple of guys with their dogs, and then this was a man by himself. So you can see the campsites are really large. Here's another one. I'm just going to go down here. And we had a lot of rain yesterday, so you can see where the rain drained off. But this is all we're actually pretty high up. We've noticed, Mom's with me, and it drains really well. Okay, so actually, oh, there's the fire pit, or a fire pit. Okay, see the trees, pretty. This camp spot that they've cleared out is almost like it is like a T. There's the truck. Oh, there's the sassafras. Looks like a little animal foot to me. It's cute. Here's one that's in the shade, so you can see the difference. I mean, obviously, this is where I was talking to a guy I'd pulled over. This is a nice one. It looked kind of level. I mean, this would be really nice to camp. Look at this. This is a beautiful camp spot, and the campsites are far apart. And you know, this is hunting season, so just be aware, obviously in hunting season, you're gonna have people out here, but you know, this is a huge forest. It's not like there are people all around hunting. You know, so in the off season, there won't be anybody down here, I guarantee you. So if you're traveling through Texas, this is a spot. I mean, it's free camping. I'll have to look up the limit. It's probably 14 days, but I'm not even sure. It could be more than that. I don't know. But this is a really nice area to camp. This is the closest thing we have to BLM camping in Texas, right here. And it's beautiful. And I do want to mention at the end of that little dirt road where the camping spots were, there is a place to turn around. And let me know if you knew about hunter camps, if you've ever camped at a hunter camp. I'm curious.